Was demeaning, depressing, and at a point where he just couldn't take it anymore. One man's struggle to get basic everyday necessities during the COVID crisis had him wondering if anybody even cared. He told KITV4's Kristen Concilio he lost faith in the state, living a life of panic during the pandemic.
Without money for more than 3 months, a 33-year-old Kalihi resident's battle to keep a roof over his head and food on the table is as real as it can get. His unemployment check stopped coming, and he doesn't know why. He's a former Oahu maintenance worker who's taken drastic measures to survive. He asked not to be identified.
I was really desperate. I don't even want to say this, but, I stole a bag of rice for the first time in my life. And nobody should have to go through that, especially when they've already qualified for benefits.
He didn't get caught. He didn't have the money to pay. Without a check, he hasn't paid his rent for 4 months, and he says he's been forced to beg family and friends for money.
It's so degrading and so demeaning. Seriously, I've had to eat Spam, nothing else but Spam and rice, for 5 days.
He lost his job shortly after the coronavirus crisis changed our lives last year, and he's lost hope in the Department of Labor and Industrial Relations because he can't get anybody to talk to him on the phone. DLIR spokesman Bill Kunzman confirms benefits for thousands of claimants have been stopped for many reasons, such as overpayments, failure to report wages, no confirmation of current living situation, or employers not filing weekly reports on time.
It's made me feel like a piece of crap. It's made me feel like insignificant because I've been completely ignored. It's been extremely bad for my mental health. The desperation and the panic that I've been going through, the anxiety that's been just mounting and building.
He took his concerns to State Representative John Mizuno. After talking for hours on the phone and feeling he was at the end of his rope, Mizuno agreed to send a letter to both DLIR and Governor David Ige, demanding help.
They're facing eviction, unable to pay their bills. They're on the brink of becoming homeless. They don't have the ability to buy food. And so with the billions of dollars coming in from the federal aid, I'm shocked that at this time we still have thousands of our Hawaii residents not being addressed with their claims of unemployment benefits.
Mizuno fears grave consequences for those in desperate need if the governor and Department of Labor do not act now. Kristen Concilio, KITV4 Island News.
And this just into our newsroom. KITV4 can now confirm that the problem has been both addressed and solved. With the help of State Representative John Mizuno, that man that we talked to says DLIR made 2 deposits into his bank account totaling about $5,000.